Hello, Cancer. Welcome to your reading. We are going to tap into the energies of the Lion's Stargate 8/8 portal that is taking place on August 8th. And between now and August 8th, we are under the influence of the energy of this Stargate portal. Okay, and it becomes increasingly stronger each day as we near August 8th, and you're going to be receiving light codes, downloads, and activations from this portal. This is a time of spiritual awakening, of deep healing, of facing your shadow energy and transmutating it. And then on August 9th, we have the Aquarius full moon, which is going to seal this portal. And then in September, we have the eclipses taking place, and those eclipses are going to activate the different light codes and downloads that you received during this time. And we are also in Mercury retrograde while all of this is taking place. So this is a very powerful, transformational time, Cancer. So let's get into your messages around this portal, and we're going to start with the Oracle of Portals. So let's see what's happening for all the Cancers. All right, graduation. Ooh, Cancer. You are meant to really complete a specific soul lesson that you've been working on, a soul cycle coming to an end. So this is where a path ends and a new path is going to begin. All right, so out with the old and with the new. And when you're going through something like this is where all of your experience and your pain and your struggle transform into strength and wisdom. Okay, different lessons that you've been working on, you're going to be completing that as you step through this 8/8 Stargate portal. All right, and this could even include the completion of some soul contracts that you have with others, okay? As a general reading, this could be really any area of life, but something that you've been working on, working towards, something you've been learning spiritually, or different soul contracts that you have with others, you're coming to the end of that, okay? And that probably really coincides with the Mercury retrograde energy that we have, because that Mercury retrograde is going through Leo, then back into your sign, Cancer. Okay, so this is a lot of emotional realization taking place for you guys, and starting to shift and see things differently. And I am doing the daily collective messages for everybody. I am tapping into this portal energy and how it's impacting us day by day. So I highly encourage you to also watch those readings, just because you've got this card coming out, and this is a time to really go into the flow, Cancer. This is a time to no longer resist your circumstances, your situation, whatever's going on. It's time to embrace all of it and ask your shadow, what is it that I'm wrapping up? What is it that I still need to understand? Why is this particular thing happening? Why have I been unable to overcome XYZ? Now is the time to really connect with your shadow energy and ask those questions, because the answers are going to be revealed. You are graduating from where you currently are, which means life is going to shift. And yes, it starts now, okay? And it really starts coming online in September, and there could be more to come even after September. So let's pull some tea leaves and let's see what else is coming out for you guys. And I'm going to do it in two parts because it's just too much to try to shuffle all of them together. All right, you've got good news on the way. Portal bringing some good news. some peace of mind, some healing, some relief for Cancer. You've really learned a hard soul lesson. Target a goal-oriented person. So you're in alignment to something that you've been trying to manifest for yourself. And Tree, affairs with your family. So this could be positive news around a family member, or just positive news for you, which ultimately impacts your family in a very positive way. And Desk, pay attention to your work, and you have been. Okay, and this work isn't talking about what you do for a living. This is talking about your soul work that you've been working on and growing through. Okay, and you're about to graduate with honors, Cancer. Okay, things that just evaded you were hard for you. You're coming into the understanding. You're going to have epiphanies and awakenings, and you're really being upgraded. Okay, and remember, the upgrades and light codes that you're receiving between now and August 8th are going to be strongly activated under the eclipses in September. And I believe that it's the Pisces full moon and and then the Virgo new moon. Let's just double check that. Let's see. Pisces full moon eclipse 2025. Yes, on September 7th, we're going to have a full moon in Pisces eclipse. And here's the thing. The North Node is currently in Pisces, okay? And North Node is destiny, purpose, calling for this life journey. And South Node, past life stuff, karmic energy, is in Virgo. So let's look up the Virgo new moon eclipse 2025. Okay, no, it's not in Virgo. Okay. Let's see. New moon eclipse 2025, September. Let's see. Is it? It's not telling me. Let's see. It's on. It may be the Libra. It may be the Libra new moon. Because, let's see, the new moon in Virgo, September. No, it's the Virgo. I don't know. Sometimes Google searches are frustrating. The new moon solar eclipse on September 21st. Yes, okay, so I was right. It's the full moon in Pisces on the 7th and the new moon in Virgo on the 21st. And the full moon with Pisces, North Node, this is really about you stepping onto a new path, okay? And then the Virgo moon at the end of September, that's clearing out the old karma, the old things that are attached to which you're now graduating from. Okay, so big shifting of energies for Cancers. And then that Mercury being retrograde in your energy as well. It's a time of purging, release, and major transformation. And this starts now as you're watching this, well, July 26th, all the way through till we have that Virgo new moon eclipse at the end of September. All right, we've got younger man, dealing a relationship with a younger man. Cup, you should accept valid criticism. Purse, pay attention to your finances. And Tortoise, slowly but surely getting ahead. Okay, so Virgo, if there's been somebody in your life, it doesn't have to be a masculine. It could be, next is an older man, so we'll actually take that. Younger, older, doesn't matter. It could be a masculine or a feminine, okay? But it's like somebody in your life you feel has been really taking advantage of you. And maybe at the time you didn't see that as the case, but now as you are nearing this eclipse, or not this eclipse, this portal, and then stepping through it, you're going to see that there were friends and family around you that was giving valid criticism about this person, okay? Whether this was a friend or a romantic connection in your life, there's people around you that were not a fan of this person or are not a fan of this person because of the way they treat you, the way they take advantage of you, okay? And now, as you near the portal and step through it, your eyes are really being opened, and you're going to see, wow, it's not that people were criticizing me. They actually loved me, and they were trying to tell me the truth about this person. And it's like you're finally seeing it yourself, because on the bottom we have the sun, where it says happiness and well-being, and the sun brings illumination, right? And then Leo is ruled by the sun, and we're having this Lionsgate portal during Leo season while the sun is in Leo, okay? And so I feel like a lot is being illuminated for you leading up to this portal, and then on the other side of it, you're really seeing things for what they are, okay? You're really seeing people for what they are. And then the eclipse in Pisces, that is pulling things up from the deep down shadow. And then the eclipse in Virgo is allowing you to have a critical eye towards something where maybe you were looking away from it. So Cancer, you're going to see the truth about somebody. And I feel like I was calling you Virgo for a moment. If I was, I'm sorry. It's just that new moon in Virgo that's like in my head. You're going to just see the truth about somebody, okay? And who they are and what they are. Whereas before, your love, your admiration for them was kind of blinding you a little bit, and there were people around you trying to tell you this person's no good, or you could do better, or this could even be like an ex where you're no longer connected to this person, okay, but you were just still hung up emotionally, and people were like, no, Cancer, you can do so much better than this person right here. And now you're finally seeing it for yourself, and you're freed and you're healed, and your soul contract with that person is complete. And expect good news, okay? Expect happiness. Expect some positive when it comes to money, resources, finances, okay? But you're really going to see the truth about something where you may have been a bit blind, and maybe this person is a Virgo. All right, this just flipped. Dawn of Wands, inspiration and potential. Yeah, you could have just saw a lot in this person, and now you're seeing the truth of this person, but it doesn't hurt you. You're ready to walk away. You're ready to move on. And there's positive blessings coming in for your family. The different challenges you've been going through, this graduation that you're having spiritually, it's alleviating a lot of that. And you're stepping on to an entirely new path. All right, Six of Swords, resolution, moving on. See? See, Cancer? This is so positive for you guys. And you know what? Maybe when we get into Virgo season, at the end of August and then through most of September, maybe that's when all this is popping off, because I swear to you, I keep wanting to call you guys Virgo. All right, King of Swords, articulate and intelligent. So this is expansion for you spiritually. This is clarity coming to your mental body. Queen of Wands, generosity, tenacity, you feeling empowered, you feeling confident, you feeling in control, finally. And look at that, the Eight of Cups, new direction, walking away. So you're not being held back anymore. All right, different emotions, different thoughts, different insecurities, different challenges that may have kept you kind of in a holding pattern. You're walking away from that, Cancer, because Eight of Cups is also a card of, you know, each cup represents a lesson, an experience, and you've received everything out of, you know, this path that you could possibly get, and you're ready to move on and to move forward. And you've got 3 court cards here, and then you've got 2 cards of moving on and moving forward into a new direction. So this could be, you know, multiple people where you're just going to kind of walk away from them because you see them for who they really are, and you've realized how much you have changed and how much you have grown. And I do feel for you guys, this really does go from now and plays all the way into Virgo season, since I'm just feeling that Virgo energy so strongly for you guys. And perhaps some of you have, you know, strong Virgo placement in your chart, or Virgo moon, Virgo rising. Maybe even you got Virgo North Node. Remember, the North Node is currently in Pisces and the South Node is currently in Virgo. So you step through this portal, it's a graduation, and then it's like you're kind of tying up all these loose ends through September while we're in Virgo season. And then you're free, Cancer. You are free from something that has just really held you down and held you back. All right, the Empress, centered and abundant. Yes, see? This is you graduating, going from this energy of the dawn into the energy of the Empress, whether you are a masculine or a feminine. Okay, this is being abundant. This is being strong. This is feeling centered, peaceful. Next is the Ten of Wands, responsibilities and challenges. So what's been really hard and difficult for you, Six of Swords, you're moving on from that. Okay, it's not going to be heavy on you anymore. You're graduating. You've passed the test. You've turned in all the assignments. Two of Wands, independence and achievement. And this is that King of Swords, where your mental energy is very strong now. Your consciousness has expanded. You know your worth and your value. Eight of Rings, resourcefulness, positive potential. So you've been learning, okay? Because the Eight of Pentacles or the Eight of Rings in this deck could be the Apprentice card. Okay, so you've been learning and now you graduate. And Three of Wands, development, opportunity. So this is what you've put out, now comes back to you in big, beautiful ways. You are free, Cancer. You are graduating the class. You are done with this soul lesson. And you're going to feel free and liberated, and like the sun is shining on you. Increase in money, increase in happiness, positive news coming in. Seeing the truth about somebody that you didn't want to see before. All right, hire the divine. I deserve all that I desire. Yes, and look at, this is master number 33. Hire the divine. I deserve all that I desire. There's a lot of really good energy that's going to be coming in for you. All right, and just remember, all of this is from now through the end of September. Because we're leading up to the portal, we're working with those retrograde energies. We step through the portal closes under the Aquarius full moon. We move into September, have that Pisces full moon lunar eclipse. All right, things that have been hidden come to light. And then we have the Virgo new moon solar eclipse on the 21st of September, which is opening up the new path. Okay, so very beautiful. Getting what you want. Remember, slow and steady. It's all coming to you. Earth Angel, I came here to do things differently. And this right here is you really accepting yourself and not trying to please anybody else anymore. Okay, this is where you are in tune with you. And you're like, nope, if you don't like me, you don't like how I do things, that's your problem, not mine. You're really in tune with yourself and loving yourself. Recognize relational wounds. Not every scar came from cruelty. Some came from absence, silence, or unmet needs. Name what hurt you. So this is you seeing the truth about somebody. Somebody does not have to lay their hands on you to hurt you, to harm you, to abuse you. Okay, there are many forms of abuse that one can experience and go through, and it doesn't have to be physical. And so this is you finally seeing the truth, Cancer, of that person, and that they're not worthy of you because of what they've done to you, what they've put you through. And you graduating is them falling out of your life and your heart not hurting anymore. Kindness creates change. Every act of kindness shifts something somewhere. Be the reason someone feels hope again. And Cancer, because of the way things are going to shift for you, there's going to be a time where your story inspires another person. Your strength inspires another person. Okay? So you'll know when that time has come upon you to share your story, to share yourself, to share your blessings, whatever the case may be, to really uplift another person. A mysterious message will reveal your true path. I love that. Because you're seeing the truth about things, right? And we saw the sun, which illuminates all things. And I feel there's some other messages that are going to be coming to you. And they could just be spiritual downloads, all right, with this portal energy that we're under. But a new path is going to be revealed because you're graduating from the old one here. All right, so those are your messages. I am sending you so much love and light. Take care.